have been hearing the book written by Srila Gurudev, Sri VENU GEET, before Gaur Purnima, means in the month before the month of March, we were hearing about VENU GEET, and we almost heard 12, 12 chapters. Then Gaur Purnima came, everybody became busy, Navdeep Parikrama took place, and then there was a grand celebration of Bhagavad Saptaha at Haridwar, which was so special, which can we didn't imagine that it would be so great, and you all came for that and you all supported. So in a very beautiful way, it manifested. Now again, we will restart with our Venu Geet. We will hear about it. Because Venu Geet, after Venu Geet, we have more books which we have to read. Someone asked, what's the need? What is the need of hearing Venu Geet? So in answer, I replied, Srimad Bhagavatam is the essence of all Vedas. Srimad Bhagavatam is that fruit which, like the mango is the king of all fruits. Now we have mangoes in India for this season. So Srimad Bhagavatam is also has everything is so fruitful in Srimad Bhagavatam. There's nothing which we need to get rid of. The essence of Srimad Bhagavatam is 10th canto is the essence of Bhagavatam, and in that 10th canto there are 5 life air. Like we have 5 life air in our body, that's why we are alive. So that's why the base of Srimad Bhagavatam is these 5 life airs, which are the 5 songs, and among them one of them is Sri Venu Geet. Sri Venu Geet. All glories to Sri Venu Geet. As long as Thakurji desires, and by the mercy of Venu Geet, we will continue hearing this. It's difficult to understand it. Today we will be discussing 13th verse. In that, now the meaning of this 13th verse is, let me recall a bit. All the gopis, they got together and they are singing the glories of Krishna's Venu's sound, and with a very mood of humility, they are glorifying the earth of the land of Braj. They are glorifying the flute. They are glorifying rivers. They are glorifying she-deers. All these, in all these, they can see their bhav. If you remember the previous sessions, what we heard, the speciality is that whatever moods gopis have, feelings gopis have in their hearts, those feelings are coming in their heart in when they are feeling separation from Krishna. Here, gopis are not meeting with Krishna. They are in the mood of separation, in the moods which are manifesting in their hearts. Those moods gopis are seeing in different rivers, birds, the land of Braj, and even in a piece of bamboo which is Krishna's flute, and they are seeing their moods among all of them. Though these moods are coming in the hearts of gopis, but they are seeing these bhavs, these moods in other people, in other objects, and they are saying that they are very fortunate. All of them are very fortunate. The land of Vrindavan is so fortunate. This she deers are so fortunate. These she deers, they can very easily come to see Krishna with their husbands. So they can look at Krishna one pointedly without any distraction. Look at these rivers, how they are flowing, and how the waves in these rivers, what are they doing? They are taking the lotus flowers and offering at the lotus feet of Krishna. Gopis are saying, only we are so unfortunate, durbhagya, unfortunate. So, and gopis are praying that we should, why are we getting this, why we have this gopi body? This, in our previous sessions of VENU GEET, we heard about all this. Everyone is hankering to attain a gopi body. Sadhakas. We heard in Mangla Arti, the Mangla Arti of written by Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he says, Devi, Lakshmi, all the Shrutiya, they are rolling on the land of earth, and what they want, Gopijan Adhikar, they are crying and they want to get the body of a gopi. They want the adhikar of gopis, where there is no condition in love, unconditional love, where there is no condition. So that's why the love of gopis have been claimed topmost. Everyone is praying to get the body of a gopi. Everyone is praying and hankering to get the foot dust of gopis. Uddhav, Shiva, Brahma, Naradji, big people. They all want the foot dust of gopis. But in Venu Geet, gopis in the mood of separation, not in the mood of milan, not in the mood of meeting. In the mood of separation, these gopis are saying, why we have got this gopi body? So what should we get? We should get a body of deer, she deer. We should become rivers. We should become the land of Vrindavan. All this they want to become. Why? Oh, see, look at this. Balram can walk with Krishna. Nobody has any objection. With Krishna, Sakhas can walk. Nobody has any objection. With Krishna, cows can walk. Nobody has any objection. With Krishna, she deers can walk, deers can walk. Nobody has any objection. All the birds can fly with Krishna. The rivers are there. Only we are the ones who cannot walk with Krishna. Everybody would have objection. We are so unfortunate. So this mood can only come in the mood of separation. This is Venu Geet. Now in this verse, they are saying all these gopis, this was just a recap. This was just a recap in short. So gopis are saying now, oh Sakhi, forget about these demigoddesses. Just look at these cows. Just look at these cows. What to talk about others? Because they even discussed about demigoddesses. Gopis said these damsels of heaven, they are so fortunate. These demigoddesses from heaven. Okay, now forget about even them. Look at these cows. When our beloved Sham Sundar, he plays his flute with a very nice sound, and these cows, when they hear the sound of the Venu, and then what happens? They enjoy the sound of Krishna's flute. Even the cows do that. Even the cows can hear it and they enjoy it. Krishna's Venu Geet is what? What is Krishna's Venu Geet? Krishna's name, pastimes, qualities. To hear about all of them, if our ears are present, if our ears are hankering, if our ears are excited, and if they are like hankering to hear the name, qualities of Krishna, then it means it is bhakti. How much bhakti one has, or how much bhakti one wants to do, this is the barometer. Because all the time, with the ears, that person wants to hear Krishna Katha all the time without wasting a time. That's why Prithu Maharaj in Bhagavatam, Prithu Maharaj's pastime comes, where Prithu Maharaj, first he said Kevalya. Kevalya means Sahajya Mukti. Krishna, Bhagavan said, I'll just give you Sahajya Mukti. Prithuji said, no, my master. No, I don't want this. Then what do you want? Give me 1,000 years. 1,000 years? Krishna said, I thought you would ask for something interesting, but you are asking for 1,000 years. Do you want to spoil your body? Prabhu, you did not get me. You did not get my point. I am saying with these 2 years, give me the strength of 1,000 years so that I can constantly, continuously, without any break, hear your Harikatha. So all this actually applies to us, applies to all of us. Someone says, how do I know if I have bhakti or not? You can self-judge yourself. No need to judge others. Self-judge yourself. If I have a taste in hearing Harikatha, because even what gopis do, they hear Harikatha of Krishna. So having a taste in hearing Harikatha, speaking Harikatha, a taste in speaking Harikatha, this is the topmost sign that one is advancing in Krishna Bhakti. Now here gopis are saying the same thing. Forget about these demigoddesses. Look at these cows. With their long ears, they make them stand, their ears, and they become active with their ears to hear Krishna's Venu's sound. They're not just hearing Krishna's Venu's flute song, they even relishing it. Ras aswadan. How this happens, my dear friend? Sakhi. One friend, one Sakhi is asking to another Sakhi. How does this happen? With their eyes, they make Krishna, Sham Sundar, enter in their hearts and recite him there, and they embrace him in their heart, the cows. This is called Mansi Seva, service by mind. Let's hear it again. The cows with the door of their eyes. Eyes are like their doors. That's why it is said how many doors we have in our body. Even these eyes are like doors, gateway. What happens with these doors? Sham Sundar enters our heart. Krishna enters through the door of our eyes, and he enters in our heart, and in their heart they embrace Krishna. Who can stop them? Who can stop them from embracing Krishna? Nobody. Anybody can embrace anyone by their mind. We went to Vrindavan. We saw the temple of Radha Damodar, and we saw Thakurji, and we became so happy and we embraced him. Can you do it? Pujari will not allow you to enter the altar. Physically, it is not possible, but by mind, it is possible. Who can stop you? Nobody. So that is why the cows, how are they embracing Krishna? Can they embrace? Once, first thing, they are in animal species. They have four legs. Krishna, if Krishna wants, he can embrace the cows, because embracing takes place by arms. No, embracing not only takes place by arms, it also can be done by eyes and also by mind. The eyes are those doors which by which we um, whom we love, with our eyes we can um, give them a place in our heart, and we can embrace them. So this is like the gopis are saying, this is how the cows, they embrace Krishna. Krishna can embrace the cows, but then how can the cows embrace the how can cows embrace Krishna? This is how they do. They do by their mind. So even the branches, the birds, they also have their feelings, the feelings. Oh, my dear friend, just look at this. Look at their tears. How the tears are rolling down from their eyes. Whose eyes? The eyes of the cows. Or you also see sometimes in Vrindavan, look at the cows, their eyes are wet. As if, there are tears in their eyes. Why they have such tears in their eyes? The cows? I don't know about other cows, but the cows of Vrindavan, they remember Krishna. They think of Krishna. And who knows? Who are they? Maybe some saint, some sadhu. They have been there now. They took birth as a cow in Vrindavan. Who knows? And by what do you hear in Vrindavan? Somewhere Bhagavatam Katha took place, is taking place. And in that Katha, gopis are crying and they are singing Gopi Geet. Tava Kathamritam Taptha Jivanam Gopi Geet. Bhuri Dajana. This is the only solution. Through your eyes, you embracing someone. This is the only solution. This is the only solution uh, to um, to manifest emotions in your heart. The tears which are coming from the eyes of the cows and their calves, how are they? The calves, these calves, they drink the milk from their cows. And what happens when they are drinking the milk? The milk is not going down. What do the calves do? What is their job? If you just untie a calf, directly it would go to its mother and start drinking the milk from its mother. The calves, we discussed the position of cows. They are crying. But their calves, what are they doing? These calves, they are drinking the milk from their mothers, and and the the fain from the milk is just stuck in their throat. And these calves, even they are hearing Krishna's Venu's sound from their ears, as if their ears are like a leaf cup, and they are also relishing Krishna's Venu's flute sound. Even the calves. Who is saying all this? Who is? gopis are saying all this? Because they are, touched by these moods. That's why they can see these moods in others. If you wear green lens glasses, you will see everything green. Srila Bharti Maharaj used to say this. If you wear a blue color glasses, you will see everything blue around you. If you are very lusty, you will see everyone lusty. If you are very angry, you will see everyone getting angry. This happens. If there is a lusty person, he would say that, oh, there's something wrong, something fishy. Maybe this person is also lusty because he has lust inside him, so he can see that lust in others. So, what is the glasses of gopis here? They are so absorbed in Krishna's prem and with those emotions, with those feelings, with those gopis also seeing in cows and also in the children of those cows, which are calves. They can see these, the same moods which they have in their hearts. They are drinking the milk, but they are not interested in drinking the milk. This is the entire thing, the entire point. The calves, we are in this world, we are conditioned souls. But do we have our heart in this world, in this material world? That matters. Like Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, once Krishnadas, there was a there was a devotee in the temple. Oh Krishnadas, oh Krishnadas, oh Krishnadas, come here. He was calling him, Prabhupada, Thakur Prabhupada. All the devotees came and they said, Prabhupada, whom are you calling? I'm calling Krishnadas. So they said, devotees said, Krishnadas, Krishnadas, he is just here, but he doesn't go anywhere. Prabhupada said, that is why I'm calling him, because he's never inside the mud. No, 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 Gurudev. Please forgive us. You are mistaken. Krishnadas never crosses the threshold of the temple. He never goes out. He doesn't like to go out. Prabhupada said, this is your glass. Prabhupada said, this is your vision. But my vision is what? He never stays inside the mud. You are where your mind is. Srila Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Goswami Maharaj also used to say this point. You are where your mind is. If someone is in America, yeah, my body is in America, but where is my mind? That matters. Oh, okay, you are so busy, you are doing this job, you're doing that job. Okay, you are busy, that is all right. But where is our mind? Where mind is, where you are, where your mind is. And if someone is in Vrindavan, day and night, dreaming about Europe, I would go to Europe or America someday. I would take a flight. I would do this. I would do that. So he is in Vrindavan or is he in Europe? You are where your mind is. This is a very deep thing. It's not just applicable in spiritual life, but also in general life, in material life. Like if I'm chanting Harinam, while chanting Harinam, where is my mind? Where does my mind goes? And if I say this always, it is such a good practice. While chanting Harinam, no matter in which country you are, in which corner of the world you are, but while chanting Harinam, your few rounds should be such where your mind should be in Vrindavan. Man chal re Vrindavan dham, Radhe Radhe गाएंगे. On my mind, let's go to Vrindavan. We will chant the names of the Lord. Or we should think of some verses. You are where your mind is. So this is a gross perception. And another is subtle perception. Like if they are two friends, um, the friend you don't talk to me, we are friends, but you don't ask me about anything, you never speak to me about my medicines or my food, you're always so busy in your life, but did you ask where my mind is? So that's why it is a gross perception and subtle perception. Among these two, which is superior? Subtle perception, you are where your mind is, this is superior, that is more important. Here, calves are drinking the milk from their cows, but their mind is not in drinking the milk. They are so attracted to Krishna's VENU sound, and their ears are so active. And with their ears, they are just hearing Krishna's VENU sound. They are not interested in drinking milk. With their eyes, they are making Krishna enter their hearts. That's why with their in the eyes you can see the tears, in the body we can see different symptoms. One cries in two situations. Either they are very distressed, someone is very distressed, then we feel like crying, or I got such a good news, I became so happy, even then when someone cries. Sometimes crying is not revealed, people hide their tears. Sometimes tears cannot be hidden. Gopis are they are hiding their tears, they're hiding their cries, but the calves, peacocks, demigoddesses, they cannot hide their tears. Gopis can hide. Those who hide, those who can hide. Who? The Braj Gopis. So are they superior, or the ones, or the others are superior who don't hide their tears? Who is superior? Gopis, uh, they they even don't let Krishna see their tears, because love is not to be shown, not to be revealed, but it's something to be hidden. Love is not about to be published. Love is about to be kept hidden. How this can be understood? In separation. In separation, that love, the more one relishes it, in meeting one cannot. This is about experience. This is more about experiencing it. Here, this Venu Geet of Gopis is to be sung in separation. Please always remember this. It is not some Ras Leela. In Ras Leela, Gopis were with Krishna. They embraced Krishna. They touched Krishna in Ras Leela. And with lots of joy, they were crying and dancing with Krishna. And this is which kind of crying, which kind of crying? This is crying of happiness, crying of meeting. But the 5 songs of Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto, among them the Venu Geet. The Venu Geet is the song of separation. That person who does not understand separation or doesn't have any experience of separation, that person cannot understand the moods of gopis and this Venu Geet. Yes, you can hear Harikatha, they can hear Harikatha, they can try to hear Harikatha, but the the essence, the gravity of Venu Geet, only that person can understand who understands separation. It's a simple bottom line. Gurudev used to speak, and he has explained in the explanation of this verse, gopis are absorbed in Mahabhav. Gopis see Krishna with his sakhas roaming from one forest to another forest for cow grazing. We have heard this before. So Krishna's walking, his smiling, his seeing, his talking, everything is very joyous for gopis. It's like a festival for gopis when they see Krishna talking, speaking, walking, dancing. His eyes, his ears, his eyebrows, his nostrils, his beautiful lips, and his beautiful chin which has a beautiful diamond on it, his cheeks, all his limbs, and his walking, how he walks, how Krishna walks, how Krishna smiles, how Krishna glances, sometimes straight, sometimes um, tribhanga, like not straight, how he walks, how he speaks, all this is like a festival for the eyes and ears of gopis. It's like festival for them. This happens to us when we see someone, we become so happy, and then it feels like it's a festival for our eyes today. And when we see someone, we don't become happy, our mind becomes so bad. Oh, today my day will be so bad, why did I see his or her face? Why this person came today to show me their face? Today my day will not go bad. But this rule does not apply to Vaishnavas. This rule does not apply to Vaishnavas because there are 8 types of Vaishnava Aparadh. One of them is this. If you see a Vaishnav, if you don't feel happiness, don't feel any joy, it's an offense towards that Vaishnav. Harshati. If you're not happy or smiling, if you're not smiling, it's a big offense towards that Vaishnav. So for gopis, this is like a festival. Why? Why it's like a festival for them? This is also a symptom of love. When you hear someone's talking, when you hear Gurudev talking, it looks like as if today is a festival. Taking Krishna's audience is right now so far for us. Right now is the festival of Harikatha for us, which is very important. The Katha of Gurudev, which Gurudev speaks for us. With okay, so in this entire situation, the gopis who have anurag towards Krishna, anurag means what? Prem, sneh, man, rag, anurag. This anurag, this level of anurag means the love became more condensed, more and more condensed, more and more condensed at the place, at the level of anurag. This condensed love is so difficult to be explained. Only gopis can do it. Only and only gopis. Sakhas can, did they ever do? Maybe little bit sometime, someday. Sakhiras, this cannot be done by Sakhiras or Vatsalyaras. Only by Madhuras. Braj gopis, the way they can express this bhav. No other person from other ras, Braj Parikar cannot express it in that particular way. Because this is the language of love. When that love becomes so condensed, the more it becomes condensed, the more it becomes sensitive. This is the symptom of love. The more it becomes condensed, the more it becomes sensitive. So gopis try to protect this love. This is spontaneous prem. It is not practiced love. Okay, we will practice. Tomorrow 10 hours we will talk, and then 15 hours we will talk. We are practicing how our love increases. Gopis never practice for this love for Krishna. Like in Gita, Sri Krishna says to Arjun, Krishna tells Arjun to practice, abhyas. Keep your mind absorbed in me. Arjun says, oh, it's so difficult. It's so difficult. I can control the directions, but I cannot control my mind. Then Bhagavan said, Krishna said, practice. Through practice, you can. But do not think that the gopis of Vrindavan, those who have anurag for Krishna, they ever practice for this kind of anurag. They did not. This is spontaneous. Even Krishna never practiced. This is swabhavik love, spontaneous love, spontaneous situation of love. That is why uh, they got one title, Anuragvati, the gopis. Their entire anurag, that situation of prem, which is so condensed and so sensitive. So these Anuragvati gopis, when they hear the sound of Krishna's VENU, they lose their patience. They lose their patience. They lose their shyness. They lose their shyness. Their deep feelings inside them, they even renunciate them, the gopis. And within the society of their sakhis, means among their friends, they discuss among each other about these feelings. They express their feelings among their sakhis, but they could not. Means Krishna is their beloved. Krishna's At the lotus feet of Krishna, they have surrendered their everything. Without Krishna, they cannot even live for one moment. Inside, outside, upside down, everywhere, in their every atom, it's all Krishna and nobody else. Whose situation is this? Gopis. When Krishna went to Dwarka, the environment of Krishna, how it was, can you imagine? It was like Rajsik, Rajya, like king. He would do all the works of the king, decision making, killing this demon today, having a fight with that king today. All this Krishna used to do in Dwarka. But what are gopis doing in Braj with their mind, body, speech? Every moment they are just remembering Krishna in Braj. Who is superior among these two? Everybody would say, naturally, of course, gopis are superior. They surrendered even their body, even their mind, everything at the lotus feet of Krishna. And without Krishna, they can't live even for a single moment. So, how are they living then? Krishna is not in Braj, he is in Dwarka. Without Krishna, they can't live for a moment. How is it possible? They are remembering Krishna. They are Krishna's moving, talking, speaking, language, Venu. They remember all this, Krishna's pastimes. In every atom of their body, there's just Krishna, nobody else. But other side, what is Krishna doing? He's looking at his kingdom. He's killing demons. He plans all that. He marries his queens. He has his children. He has 11 children from each queen. He's so busy. Krishna is so busy in Dwarka. But even being so busy, even in that busyness, in that busy time, when he's doing all those actions, where Krishna's mind is, you are where your mind is. Subtle perception. Where is Krishna's mind? Dwarka? Is it in Dwarka? With the kings? With the demons, in killing demons? No. This is all external activities. These are all external activities. Krishna's mind is where? In Braj only, in Braj itself. And in Braj, where in Braj? In Radhaji. In the war of Mahabharat, who could be so busy? From all sides there was a huge army, elephants, horses, weapons, arrows from this side, from that side. Instructions he was giving, he was showing his universal form to Arjun. But even in that Kurukshetra battle, even at that battlefield, even at the Dharamkshetra, Krishna is remembering whom? Radhaji. So he would speak to Arjun there. Arjun, you cannot understand my love. Oh, Yudhishthir, you understand my love. Karan, you understand my love. Nobody will understand. So there, it's useless to talk about love. In Dwarka, who would understand Krishna? The kings of Dwarka? No, not at all. But be it Dwarka, be it Kurukshetra, or be it any Kshetra, in every Kshetra, Krishna always remembers Radhaji and gopis. You are where your mind is. He's always remembering Radhaji, Krishna. He's with his queens in the night. So many times I have mentioned about this point. Those queens don't love Krishna. Are they not able to love Krishna? Are they not able to serve Krishna? He has 11 children from each of his queens. Krishna spends his time, his night with Krishna, Rukmani Satyabhama. But whom is he remembering and for whom is he crying in Dwarka? He says Radhe, 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 and he cries, he cries, he cries. His pillow gets wet. His mattress gets wet. But the Queen's is so special about these Braj Gopis. So is Krishna showing off there by showing his tears? It is spontaneous love, spontaneous love, swabhavik prem. So much gopis have inside them, but still they're not able to express their emotions to even to their beloved friends. They have so many emotions inside their heart, so many moods and feelings are coming in their hearts, and from their forehead to their heart, so many sentiments, emotions. It's all about Krishnamai. But are they saying it to anyone? No, no. They don't want to disclose their moods even to their beloved Sakhis, because the moment you say all these secret moods, love will evaporate. It means it would go away. Our acharyas gives example. Love is like a perfume bottle. Earlier we used to have ether. Now people call it perfume. If that if that is tightly closed, that it can be preserved. But the moment it becomes little loose or you open it, all the perfume evaporates. Gopis have so many emotions uh, inside them, and they live with their friends, and they're speaking to each other, but still to that same friend they are not disclosing their hidden secrets, hidden moods, because otherwise the love would fade. This is the only way to preserve that special love. uh, Earlier they were trying to hide these emotions, but somehow or the other these emotions would you know ex- uh, get disclosed. So they want to hide actually, but somehow in some way these would get expressed. What would get expressed? The moods. Then they would shy, and they would try to hide those bhavs again. Like for example, they're speaking about Krishna. While speaking about Krishna, the more they're hiding, the more they're hiding, and the more they want to hide, the more tears are coming in their eyes. If your heart is crying, you can hide it. If your mind is crying, you can hide it. They tried their best to hide their moods, gopis, but not 100%. Somehow, thoda bahut, a little bit, their moods would get expressed, their feelings, and they would feel so embarrassment, shy, and then they again try to close their moods. They don't want to express their moods in front of anyone. They want to hide it. Simultaneously, it is said here in previous verses, they spoke, it was mentioned about demigoddesses, how they were roaming in the sky in their planes with their husbands, and they saw Krishna, they saw Krishna's beauty, they heard Krishna's Venu, and their husbands did not stop them. So gopis are praying, oh, wish we were like demigoddesses, then our husbands won't stop us. So while speaking about those demigoddesses, gopis, s- somehow to some extent their feelings got expressed, and immediately. Okay, so immediately, it's a very beautiful point. Try to understand it. I'm also trying to understand this actually. So Gurudev is saying here that Let's hear it again. In the previous verse, 12th verse, gopis are singing the glories of heaven's demigoddesses, that they are so blessed, they are so fortunate. In their private planes, they are with their husbands. They can see Krishna. Their husbands are not controlling them. Oh, wish we were also demigoddesses. We don't want to be gopis. We want to be demigoddesses. Our husbands won't stop us then. And then what we would do? We would take darshan of Krishna. And we would hear Krishna's VENU Naad. Now think about it yourself. Those those demigoddesses, those who are seeing Krishna, do which bhav they have in their heart? Vatsalya, Sakhe, or Madhur bhav? Which bhav they have inside them? If you understand my point, those demigoddesses in their hearts, can they have Vatsalya bhav, like motherly affection when they see Krishna? No. They have Sakhe bhav, like friendship? No. Will they have Dasya bhav, that we should become Krishna's servant? No. They are seeing Krishna and they're getting Madhurya bhav. And gopis are mentioning about those demigoddesses, and such feelings are like manifesting, and then they cover that mood. The mood of example, like a female, a mother, she is walking, and with her chadar, she covered her body. She covered her body. Or some Prabhu is going, and we have that chadar on which Hare Krishna Mahamantra is written. He's walking, and with that chadar he covered his chest. Gopis already. Okay, so the feelings which gopis have in their hearts, and while speaking about those feelings, they have mentioned about demigoddesses, and seeing those demigoddesses, speaking about them, even more of the emotions came out. And to subside those emotions, to cover those emotions, to hide them, they took shelter of cows. Means they were speaking of demigoddesses, and while speaking about them, because even those demigoddesses are in Madhuras, their feelings came out. And to cover their feelings, they took the chadar of Vatsalya ras of cows. Right? Uh, how do I make it understand in simple language? The son of a family. Example, 24-year-old boy, he goes out with his mother to buy something from the market. And he saw a very beautiful lady in the market, and and he got attracted to her. So the moment the girl saw the boy and the boy saw the girl, they both got attracted to each other. Now the boy wants that this attraction should not take place, because I want to study. I don't want to get distracted. So he took the shelter of his mother, who was walking along with him, or he gave his attention to his mother. Mother is of Vatsalya ras, motherly affection. Where motherly affection comes, Madhur ras gets away. Where Madhur ras comes, Vatsalya gets away. These are both opposite to each other. Vatsalya and Madhur, they can't be together. They are against each other, right? The mother's feeling and wife's feeling, can they be of same level? Equal? No. At one place, only one bhav can take place, can manifest. The the mood, yeah, it would fail. The other mood would fail. That's why the Braj Gopis, seeing the moods of demigoddesses, their separation increased. When they saw the demigoddesses, their mood of separation increased. But now they want to hide it. They want to cover it. And then they took ashray, shelter of Vatsalya Ras. They started speaking about the cows. How fortunate they are. They saw the cows in the front. And now look at these cows. How are they? The moment they remembered cows, the previous mood of demigoddesses got covered, subside. Let's just digest this much today. Rest we will discuss tomorrow. Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol, Hari Krishna.